What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you the analysis on multiple time frames. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point when the price was right above the 50 cents mark, and I've told you because of this breakout below this yellow line, and I've told you that most likely we should retest the psychological number of 50 cent, and if this asset breaks this range, definitely we will be in the free fall with this asset. And it happened exactly as I predicted. And I have to say that I've told you multiple times that this asset is basically a fraudulent company and you shouldn't invest in this asset. And since I made my previous video, this asset lost 30% in a matter of just 4 trading sessions. Definitely it is a huge movement to the downside, and I still stand on my position that this is a fraudulent company. So let me show you some news that might be the catalyst, negative or positive, for this asset. First of all, let me show you this. Fed again hikes interest rates by 75 basis points in aggressive bid to fight inflation. And definitely it was the news that was published on September 21st, and I have to say that the entire market was down during this moment, and definitely Mullen also reflected this news as well. Mullen price, I have to say, also reflected this news as well. And the second news that should be positive is right here. On September 21st, Bollinger Motors and Wabash announced a joint development to produce last-mile refrigerated delivery electric truck. And here's another potential partnership from its new acquisition, Bollinger Motors. And for now, Mullen Automotive is the major shareholder of Bollinger Motors. And right here, as you can see on let me show you right here on fintel.io, we have new filings that was made on September the 20th that Robert Bollinger has more than 51 million shares of Mullen, and it represents about 6.8% of ownership. And on this table alone, you can see how severe the dilution of the existing shareholders is. Let me show you right here. At the very end of 2021, on December 16th, David Michery had about almost 23 million shares, and this number of shares represented about 64, almost 65% of entire float. But right now, almost double amount of shares represents less than 7%. And this means in a matter of less than 9 months, the huge dilution basically destroys the value of existing shareholders. And that's why we have to be very cautious, and you have to be very cautious with any position, any long position with this asset, because this dilution will continue. So let me show you another news that was published just a couple of days ago. On investorplace.com we have this article that is titled Dear Mullen Stock Fans, watch this key bankruptcy catalyst. This acquisition isn't the last mile solution that Mullen needs. And let me quote you the bullet points. Mullen Automotive has moved to acquire electric last mile solutions. The struggling company saw significant gains after filing for bankruptcy in June 2022. The auction that will determine the success of its bid will be held on October the 7th. So we have another deadline of potential acquisition of new company, but I have to say that Mullen doesn't have enough money to make these two companies, I mean Bollinger and ELMS, to make them profitable, to make them some kind of catalyst that might bring a lot of attention, a lot of fundamentals to Mullen itself. Definitely they have enough money to make this acquisition, because these two companies are very cheap, and basically they are at the age of its bankruptcy. That's why David Michery, if this second acquisition will be announced, definitely he will represent it like a major achievement of the company. But in general, this is just another attempt to spread their attention. And definitely the main goal for Mullen Automotive for now is to make their Mullen 5 EV viable for clients. Definitely they won't reach this goal, and that's why this company still has a lot of problems. So let me show you some details right here. What it means for Mullen stock. Mullen is a company that has no trouble staying in the public eye, but still can't generate any actual growth. That's not for the company's lack of trying. Mullen started the month off with an announcement that it would be introducing water from air solutions to its EVs. This partnership with WaterGen did not help boost shares, though nor did Mullen's purchase of a controlling stake in Bullish Motors. While Mullen stock is up on today's news, that doesn't necessarily mean that the pending deal will help turn the company around. And definitely this news cannot be the catalyst, because a lot of investors just wait for their actual results of their existence. And the major result definitely will be the launch of their vehicles. They stated that they are ready to produce their cargo van. They are ready to produce a lot of vans to some kind of major partner from Fortune 500 list. But definitely everything is a lie. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next? I have to say that from the technical standpoint, this movement to the downside in a matter of just 4 sessions is a very bad sign from the technical standpoint. And let me show you why. Right here, as you can see, the RSI is really low. It is on the oversold territory, but it has several bounces. And these bounces didn't make any bullish divergence on this chart. And definitely these bounces didn't provide any movement to the upside according to the price action. And if you switch to 2 hours time frame, we also have this falling chart for RSI, and we don't have any bullish divergences. 3 hours time frame, the same pattern. 4 hours time frame, the same pattern. Let me switch to daily time frame, the same pattern. And definitely this asset cannot make their shareholders happy, because they are consistently diluting their existing shareholders, and that's why you shouldn't invest in this asset. So guys, I have to say that I don't care about this company at all. I started to make videos on this asset back in April, I guess, somewhere from this point, and I've told you that we might have some movements to the upside, and we caught a couple of them. And right here we had very good setup for more than 40%, and the latest one was right here at 27.07%. And definitely a lot of viewers just give me a lot of thumbs down because of my bearishness of this asset. But all in all, I am right about this asset. This asset is a fraudulent company, and even if you started to accumulate your position on this range of roughly 50 cents, that you might think that buy the dip is the best solution for this asset, you already down for more than 30% to its current price. Definitely it is a bad choice, and that's why just stay aside from this asset. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad.